I thought it might be nice and helpful to walk through with me while I pot up my tomato plants. They've now got their second leaf, and I was always led to believe that once that second leaf comes, that means that there's roots. There's roots for us to use and play with, and they're ready to be planted out. I don't want to get any more leggy than they are now, otherwise they get too entwined. I planted these about 2 weeks ago, and I get a little pot ready there for each one of them, so each one of them can have their own pot, therefore they're not fighting against each other. And this part is about teasing the roots away. So I will grab around 3 or 4 seedlings, and then it's about teasing those roots away gently from each other. And no yanking, no pulling. Don't panic if any break off, but just gently do it and gently hold that stem of each one of them while you're laying 3 or 4 out to get ready to go in those pots. You can see I can gently doing it. And be gentle with that stem. And then I've got a little bit of earth in the bottom already, and I'm putting that in there, holding that with my 2 fingers, the stem of it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of earth all the way around it while I'm just giving that little bit of that stem, that little bit of stability, and then push the stem over to the other side and put the earth in the other side as well. I find that pressing down like that makes them feel stable, gives them root stability. You don't want them to be flapping around with air pockets. And then I'm topping up the earth so that a lot of that stem that you saw before is covered. And then it's just about doing each one and repeating the process. That's why I like to sit in a really calm place at the end of the garden, the birds singing, hearing the neighbours, and just take my time. I find it so calming. It really gives my nervous system a break, a rest, because I'm just potting up all these plants, all these seedlings, and they'll sit in these pots for a while till they get stronger and they're ready to go outside. They're not ready yet. There's still a danger of frost. We're still in April, so until May there's still that danger of frost. And what I'm sharing here is just something I learned along the way. There may be experts out there that do it a different way and are horrified with something I may be doing, but this has worked for me. I've learned it as I've gone along, what works and what doesn't, and it works for me, and I've had a lovely crop over the years of tomatoes. So just if you're thinking about doing this, just enjoy. This is me just showing you the quick process, the quick getting through that whole tray of seedlings. I think I sat there about an hour and a half doing that, but it was very, very rewarding and satisfying, and just a nice thing to do on a Sunday, to be honest. And here I'm going to water them. Now, obviously, we've only just put them in, so we want to be gentle with the water. So I use a spray, any old spray bottle, just to gently spray the top. Put it on the mist spray, not the fast part of the spray. So they've just got a nice lot of water. But I've put them in the shade while I'm doing that. And now I'm going to put the main part of the water in the tray. Now this is how I will water them from now on, because this encourages the roots to get the water rather than taking it from the top. The actual roots, it will help the roots get stronger if you're watering from the bottom like this. So if you can, and it also avoids the black fly gnats from getting in there, because then the top is always slightly still dry, but the roots are ready. And now I just put them on my windowsill in my conservatory. I've got someone was throwing out a table liner, so I put a table liner under to protect my windowsill paint, and they were courgettes that I done and some tagets, marigolds that I done, and then there's all my tomato plants joining them, and they will love that windowsill there.